Tonight will be the first of two regular season meetings between the Rams and Tigers as both play in the large school division. Wyalusing enters tonight's contest on a 3-game win streak, while the Lady Tigers will look to stop their losing streak at 1 game. I'm Jim Fair, and I'll be on the call tonight again for Blue Ridge Communications and North Penn Mansfield High School's live stream. As always, thank you to Jason Fletcher for putting to use his video production skills and to Blue Ridge Communications for making this season's broadcast possible. And thank you to you, the viewers, for tuning in this season, whether on Blue Ridge Communications Channel 13 or on the school's live stream. It's great to have you with us again tonight. Wyalusing enters tonight's contest with an overall record of 6 wins and 5 losses, and NTL records of 4 wins and 1 loss overall, and 2-0 in the large school division. Wyalusing currently sits in 4th place in the AAA District 4 playoff standings. In their last outing on January 8th, this last Wednesday, the Rams traveled to Wellsboro, where they defeated the Hornets 51-40. Senior Chloe Bennett led the Rams attack with 19 points in the victory. On the season, Bennett has been the Rams' leading scorer at 11.8 points a game. Wyalusing is led by head coach Nick Reynolds, who's in his 3rd year leading the program. Over the years, Wyalusing has been in contention for league titles and been a regular qualifier for the district playoffs, and I'm sure Coach Reynolds has his crew's sights set on the postseason again this winter. Last season, Wyalusing entered the AA district playoffs as the 4 seed and finished with a win in the 3rd place game to advance to the PIAA state playoffs, where they fell in the first round to District 2's champion Holy Cross. I look to Coach Reynolds to build on last season's postseason experiences as his charges work their way through this season. Wyalusing will take the court next Wednesday when they host the Wildcats of Athens. Now, North Penn Mansfield enters tonight's game with a record of 5 wins and 6 losses and sits at 3-2 overall in the NTL and 2-1 in the large school division. The Tigers find themselves in 8th place in the AAA District 4 playoff standings with half a season to be played. Coach Derek McLean's Lady Tigers will look to get back in the win column tonight to even the record and stop the losing streak at just 1 game. Last time out, the Lady Tigers battled the Athens Wildcats on Wednesday night before falling 42-32. Athens came out with some excellent team quickness, very physical defense, which has been their calling card under Coach Allen, and outscored the Lady Tigers 25-10 over the middle quarters as they turned an early 2-point lead into a 17-point advantage entering the final stanza. Now, Coach McLean's young team battled back to cut the deficit under 10. They're in the final quarter before Athens was able to close the game out, forcing a couple untimely turnovers and knocking down some clutch foul shots to finish up the victory. Sophomore Claire Dominic led the Lady Tigers with 11 points. Freshman Maddie McNamara chipped in 8. Now, Coach McLean's has his crew playing hard, and they're getting better each and every outing. Too often, the only matrix for success that people want to focus on is a win-loss record. But when you're a young team and learning a new system, smaller process goals become way more important. Now, Mansfield has several winnable games yet to be played, and the postseason goals still remain on the table for this crew. Now, many years, a starting lineup that features 2 sophomores and a freshman would be your JV team. But when your overall program numbers are down, kids get forced to play up and have to try to find success at the faster-paced varsity level, where all the mistakes are just magnified that much more. Now, speaking of the JV level, first-year coach Caitlin Garvick has her JV crew off to a solid start. After tonight's game, they'll sit at 4 wins and 5 losses. Always tough to play when your starting point guard is home with the flu. All right. Now, Coach Garvick was a 4-year varsity starter here formerly at North Penn High School and then here at Mansfield before finishing out at North Penn Mansfield High School. All right. Was a outstanding ball player in her own right, posting career totals in excess of 1,000 points and 1,000 rebounds on her way to serving as team captain on the 2014-2015 Class A District 4 championship team. Now, I've mentioned it a couple times in previous broadcasts, and I'll do it again tonight. It is great to see a couple of young coaches working hard and growing with their young teams, all while displaying some great positive coaching and teaching on the sidelines, all dead ball situations, timeouts, between quarters. They're working hard, and we're seeing those dividends out of the ball players as the season goes on. This young group is getting better and better. Now Cameron Leitner, McNamara, and Reagan Watkins continue to lead this version of the Lady Tigers in scoring on the season at 14, 11, and 8 points a game. Now, Wyalusing and Mansfield have two common opponents on the season in Canton and Wellsboro. Wyalusing posted wins over Canton 68-54 and Wellsboro 51-40, while Mansfield topped Canton 41-35 and Wellsboro 39-32. Tonight is the third of 4 consecutive home games for the Lady Tigers, as they will host Towanda next Wednesday, January the 15th, before heading out on the road for 3 straight NTL contests. Pause here while we get ready for the national anthem. We'll have some starting lineups momentarily.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to North Mansfield High School for tonight's competition between the Wyalusing Ram visiting team and your Mansfield Lady Tigers. The Northern Tier League promotes good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Fans are expected to abide by all school policies, including the school dress code. Profanity, racial or sexist comments, or other inappropriate actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, team representatives, or other spectators will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the site of competition. Violations of the NTL Code of Conduct may result in suspensions from other NTL contests. We appreciate your interest in our athletic programs and our student athletes. Enjoy the game. Please stand for the playing of our national anthem.
Elsewhere across the league this evening, Athens is playing at Troy. North Penn Liberty hosts Canton. Northeast Bradford is welcoming in Sayre. Towanda will travel to Williamsport High School tomorrow for a matchup with a 6A school. And Wellsboro is off until next Wednesday, when they will make the trip over to play the Troy Trojans. Now here at the outset again, our friends at the Mansfield Pizza Hut have running their promotion again. So anytime the Lady Tigers or the Mansfield boys win at home, 20% off all dine-in and carry-out orders. You just need to mention that you were attended the game, saw it online on Channel 13 when you place your order.
Number 24, Reagan Watkins. And number 1, Claire Dominic.
All right. For Wyalusing, they'll run out number 2, sophomore Alicia Botts. Number 4, senior Chloe Bennett. Number 31, Trina Nixon, who's a junior. Number 21, Rachel Wilson, a senior. And rounding out their starting 5, number 42, Emily Johns, who is a sophomore. The Lady Tigers running out the familiar 5. And Leitner, McNamara, Shaw, Watkins, and Claire Dominic. officials for the evening, Mr. Dowd, Mr. Riley, and Mrs. Andrews. All right. Wilson and Leitner will jump it up. All right. Wyalusing will control the tap here and go to work. Alicia Botts will get the Wyalusing offense started. Mansfield opens in a 2-3. Good ball pressure up front by Maddie McNamara. Almost a pick on that interior pass. Bennett's three is no good. Rachel Wilson on the rebound. We have a tie-up on the alternating possession ball to Mansfield. Wyalusing will open up a full course man-to-man. A little miscommunication there. A turnover. Alicia Botts. It's the first points on the board. That foul on Alicia Botts, her first, team's first on the quarter. Ball will stay with the Tigers. Wyalusing continuing with this man-to-man press, not guarding the inbounder, letting that girl play a little center field. Elena Shaw kicked it ahead, pass a little too hot to handle for Claire Dominic, out of bounds to the Rams. Good skip pass. Bennett in the middle, her layup's no good. Good offensive rebound by Wilson. Good penetration by Nixon. It's no good. But Emily Johns there with the offensive rebound and the putback. Better job with the press that time by the Tigers. Elena Shaw saves the ball and finds a wide open Reagan Watkins. Watkins gets the Tigers on the board. Alicia Botts, and her penetration in the lane draws a foul. That foul will be on Elena Shaw. That's her first, team's first on the quarter. Wilson's shot denied by Watkins. The Lady Tigers will go to work here. Good kick ahead to Shaw. Good unselfish play to find Watkins all alone on that low block to tie things up at 4-all. Wyalusing unsuccessful there. There's three real good looks. Ball inside to Cam Leitner. Denied at the rim, but she did draw the foul. The junior will head to the line for 2. That foul on Emily Johns, her first. Leitner's first shot is no good. Second is good. Tigers enjoy a 1-point lead here in the early going of the first quarter. Good anticipation by Maddie McNamara, gets the pick. Good hustle there by Nixon for the Rams to knock that out of bounds. Ball to stay with the Tigers. Maddie Mack's jumper's no good. Wyalusing will run in transition. Bots nowhere to go on the low block. Tried to kick the ball out. Claire Dominic, the right spot at the right time. Kicks ahead to Shaw. Again, good unselfish play, just like you draw it up in practice. Get out, fill the lane. Hands ready to catch all the time. Mansfield chose a little 3-2 zone this trip. Good deflection by Dominic. He'll stay here with Wyalusing. John's shot's no good. Good rebound by Dominic up to McNamara. Rachel Wilson for 2. Bots, quick hands, picks Dominic's pocket there. Off balance runner is good. Wyalusing now up by a point. Continuing with that man-to-man press. McNamara gets set here, a runner offense. Leitner posting hard. Ball off Shaw on her baseline drive. Avalon Rue into the game, replacing Reagan Watkins. Number 11, Emily Fowler, enters the game for Wyalusing. McNamara straight to the basket, and the layup is good. A little back and forth here in this first quarter. Just under 3 minutes to play. Mansfield enjoys a 9-8 lead. Bennett's 3 is good. Tigers are going to need to track of where she's at. Routinely knocks down threes night in and night out. Can't give a good shooter a wide open look like that. On the turnover, Wyalusing take possession. Nixon's shot's no good. Dominic with a rebound. He'll take it coast to coast, no good, but Elena Shaw on the weak side will clean that up. 4 points on the night for Elena Shaw. She ties it all here, 11-11 with 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Nixon's jumper in the lane is no good. Bots to the basket. Little runner in the lane is good. That's 6 points here in the early going for Alicia Bots. Good read by Nixon. And Coach Reynolds will take a timeout here, 30-second timeout, the 1:25 mark of the first quarter. Wyalusing coaching staff is not pleased with what they're seeing here in the last couple possessions, I guess. A little more animated on the sideline. And Wyalusing will go to work here as we approach the 1 minute mark in the first quarter. Mansfield in a 2-3. Let's skip pass a little off the line, off the mark. Ball over to Mansfield.